this is take 2. I'll just wait for folks to hop back over here. I just got completely knocked off of the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. So let's just hang a minute and see what can happen here. I'm sure you guys will jump back over. I'll just wait a minute. Oh, technical difficulties, right? All of a sudden I looked up and there was my icons. And yeah, and it was all gone. Okay, I'm back too, Lynn. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything. It just went to the icons again. You know, what are you going to do? So we'll just start from the beginning. Hi, Judith. Thank you for coming back on over here. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Carol. It kicked me out. Yeah, I'm back. It kicked me right off. Yeah. I was answering, I was looking at the comments and answering, and we were kind of talking. Hi, Julie. And yeah, it just kicked me right off. So I'm probably going to, because I hadn't started stamping yet, I'm just going to start from the beginning again. So while people jump on, we're going to be working with the Oceanfront stamp set here. And I did this one on Sunday. Good morning, Jill. This one does not have, like in the block this time, I used 2 colors. I'll show you how I did that. This one was solid colors all the way down. Balmy Blue, Fresh Freesia, get 2 different looks in the tropics here, and I use Seize the Day here. And then the sentiment comes from the Seascape. And what I was saying is, check out that the last chance list, because it is going daily, absolutely daily. So for my for the rest of the month, these are the 2 free card kits for this month. What the specials for this month? Good morning. And then you will also get a video PDF if you place an order with me for this adorable flower pot card. I'm glad you're back, Kelly. So sorry for technical difficulties. So you'll get this with an order. You'll also get one set to make one of these in with your free card kits. When I get all your product in, you'll get enough to make one of these. I have run out of cinnamon cider, and so I won't be getting any more of that. So I'm going to change it to crumb cake. So it'll still look cute, because here's the little crumb cake one. I was putting one together the other day. So there we go there. Okay. So I'll probably have to change that color to crumb cake. Okay. So, because I've done a lot of these. So these are really cute. And then with a $50 order, you get an A block. And if you go up to $100 in product order, I will add to the A block the Petal Pink 5/8 Organdy ribbon, plus those 2 card kits, the flower pot. There's a bunch of free items, free. Okay. So yeah, I like to pass on a lot of things that I do. So yeah, we just have a lot of fun. Okay, so now this card, I use a lot of ink. This is where I was at before it dropped off. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for dropping back over here. I appreciate it. But I was saying I'm using Gorgeous Grape. I'm going to use Granny Apple Green. We're going to do the envelope first. I'm going to use Pool Party, Coastal Cabana, Fresh Freesia, Crumb Cake, Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, and Pale Papaya in this card. So a bunch of colors. But this is one stamp, and I use 2 colors. And then the little thank you, like I said, comes from the Seascape. This is retiring. The Seascape is. So I like that and the sentiment on here. All right, let's go ahead and move this aside. And let's go ahead and stamp our little envelope here. Let me get my mat. Little technical difficulties there this morning, right? Here's my host code for March. I appreciate you using that when you place the order. If you don't, I can call them and they can add it. And so let's open the Granny Apple Green and the Gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to take, the Oceanfront is so much fun because it's completely, there's no sentiment. There's no, it's just a background. It's just an absolute background of a lot of things, because if you change the color, it gets like, it doesn't have to be beachy. So here is, I love this grass right here, just because it's tall. And then I'm going to take the little crab from Seize the Day in Gorgeous Grape. Just placed my order on the weekend and was able to get retiring products. Yeah, lucky. I was saying I had a customer yesterday. She was wanting to order that stamp set that has the lipstick in it, and it's gone. Now I'm going to take and put a little bit of the grass with the cattails in it in. Yeah, so you know, you never know with that retiring list what's still there. And look at what a cute envelope that is. Isn't that adorable? Took 2 seconds, right? Let's go ahead with the inside of the card. And so I have a piece of basic black. Remember, if you, oh, thank you so much, Carol. Love the retiring colors. Yes, mini stamp and embossing. Yeah, well, yeah, the mini stamp, and I'm going to get another one. I love my mini. Okay, we'll use this in just a minute. Lynn was saying that the mini stamp cut and emboss machine is also on sale. You know, we have that sale just until the 31st. So, yeah. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get another one of those because it's on sale. And then with my 25% discount, I just about can't pass it up. Just in case, because I love it. I know I have to stop looking. I know, right? Yeah. Okay, fresh Freesia. And the other day when I tested this stamp out, I realized that it was on, I think it's crooked on here. I need to test it. So like if I think I need to like tilt it to the right just a little bit for it to be straight. So I always like to test. See where I'm at. Yeah, okay. I do have to give it a little tilt there. Okay. So I'm going to put my just thought you should know how wonderful you are right up here. Okay, and that came out straight. Yay. So that was good to test that when you know something like that happens. I'm going to use the little grass right here with the Granny Apple Green that I just threw into the fresh Freesia. I got a lot of stamp pads over here. Okay, so we'll do this. And we'll put this little teeny tiny grass right here, and it's just so stinking cute. I'll put that over there. And let's go ahead and put this together now for the inside of our card. I appreciate all you guys coming back over here. I appreciate that. Thank you. And taking time out of your morning to do a little crafting with me. I really appreciate it. I was saying to a downline of mine last night, I was saying, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't make a card every day now. Right? Oh, I'm working on my class today. I'm excited about my class. I've got to show you this first card. I'm using Heart and Home. And here's one card. Isn't that pretty? And I'm focusing on the other side of the paper in this class. I love that. That's going to be so much fun. So my goal is to design the rest of it today. So that would be, I'm going to do 6 cards, 3 of each stamp set or bundle, 3 of each bundle, because there's 2 bundles in that suite. So I'm going to do 6 cards. So hopefully I can get 5 of them completed today. I know, right, Carol? It's such a pretty set, but I absolutely fell in love with the other side of that paper. And now I'm going to move this to the side. And I'm going to bring in, thank you, Kelly. I'm going to bring in a little fresh Freesia and a little piece of basic white and my new toy. Just humor me through this, okay, guys? Because I love this new banner punch. And I keep saying this, I have never been able to make a good flag because, oh, thank you, Jill. Because I just can't cut things straight. I have to use the liquid glue, you know. I mean, if I'm like that, other people are like that. So I got this punch. I don't know why I haven't gotten it before. Okay. So at the minute that I used it, I'm like, I'm going to wear this out. And so just humor me through enjoying my new toy. I'm going to use the thank you. And this, again, this is from the Seascape. Okay, so I'm using 3 stamp sets here today with this. But that's the glory of this background stamp. I'm just going to stamp this thank you in the center. And this little piece is, where's my directions? I did have some directions around here somewhere. Well, we'll measure it. Let me get my ruler. I always do directions while I'm designing, but I don't know what I did with them. Okay, so this is 3 inches by 1/4, and this is 3.5 by 3/4. Okay. And so I find it best to cut them first to graduate them, okay? So I stamp my thank you in Tuxedo Memento black ink. And now I'm just going to put this into these little troughs right here. It's 1/4, 3/4, and 1 inch. I'm going to put this right in here. It fits right into that 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to kind of hold it right there. I'm going to flip it over. Make sure right here that I'm in the center. I've got the right banner. Oop, I moved it. Okay. Right there in the center, and I'm just going to punch. Ah, isn't that lovely? Now I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to stick it right in there and just give it a punch. That's perfect. Now I'm going to take the fresh Freesia. And again, I'm going to put it in there. It's 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to make sure that it's at the top there. Give that a punch. This is so easy. Oh, this just took, I've always wanted to do these flags, but I always stay away from them. You know, on my cards, I cut like at an angle because I can't get these things straight. There we go. Okay. So for someone who has that kind of trouble, I'm so happy that they made this. Now I'm going to go ahead and, I didn't even really need to punch that other side. I don't know. We'll see how we put it on this card. But I'm going to put this right on here. I'm going to use a little Tombow. I took the other one to the edge and then snipped it off. We'll see. Just like that. That does make a nice banner, doesn't it? If I could, I moved it, didn't I? Okay, here we go. There we go. Now I'll move that aside. Okay, now let's go ahead and stamp our little crabs here, and then we're going to cut them out. So I need Gorgeous Grape and Calypso Coral for this. Whoop. Calypso Coral. I'm going to stamp my little crab right here. Oh, they're just so adorable. And then Calypso Coral right here. Perfect. Okay, now let's cut these guys out along with a little bit of greenery. So we're getting all of our preliminaries done before we go ahead and stamp the front, okay? Let's go ahead and bring the mini in. And like I said, I really think I'm going to just go ahead and get another one of these. It's just too good of a price to pass up. And I seriously use it a lot. I'm going to put this one here. There's only one die of the little crab. So thank you again, everyone, because I had that little technical problem there, for jumping back over and watching me. And if not, I hope that you watch the replay. And again, I'm so sorry that it just went to the icons again, just blanks right out. So we kind of started this from the very beginning. At least I didn't have to do part 2. Wish they would put one big one on sale too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would put the big one on sale. And if you're thinking about that, I think that the price is going up. So if you are thinking about a machine, now would be the time to order. So now I'm just cutting this greenery out from the Seize the Day. That's where this comes from. And this is Granny Apple Green. Let's poke this out. Yeah, I love the Heart and Home. I had to find something, of course, that you know, I could order. And which is fine. I was going to do a class with Heart and Home anyway. I love to use, hi Anita. I love to use those bundles, or the and the sweets, you know, because there's so much that you can do with it. Although I don't know if I'm going to use the denim ribbon. I was having fun. You know, by the time you put the matte dots, the doilies, the ribbon, you know, sometimes it's just like too much. And I really, really love the doilies. They make a nice background. So, yeah, I'm just in the middle of, isn't that pretty? I'm just in the middle of designing it, everything. So I don't have my price right yet. And I don't have all the stuff that, you know, I'm going to put in it ready yet. Okay, so now we have everything cut out, and see the way that I did this here, because I really want that to show. So I would think that I am going to snip that, just give that a little snip, you know, at the end there, after we do our card front. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this mat in. And now we have things cut, stamped, envelopes done, inside of the cards completed, and now we can concentrate on the beautiful outside of this card. According to the news, most web browsers are having major problems. Thank you, Carrie. They're working on emergency fix. Oh, includes Google, Microsoft Edge, and Firefox. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Hi, Beverly. Nice to see you. Oh, you're fine, dear. Oh, you are fine. I'm just getting to the real, like what I call the real interesting part of this entire card. So, okay, let me get rid of what I don't need. I don't need this one, okay? All right, now I need this one. I need that, and I need, okay, so let me say that this is amazing. In this card, I use every single stamp in one card. That, to me, see, they're all gone. They're all mounted over here. We've used them and then some, you know. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. Now, the first one, I have this big, or you could use your Stamparatus, the big E block, either or. And you're going to draw, when you stamp this, you're going to drop it down maybe like, what'd I say, 1/2 inch? Let me see. Yeah, about 1/2 inch, okay? So that's the top. Sometimes it pays to be a news junkie. I appreciate you, Carrie. Thank you so much. Oh, look at everybody on here. Thank you. Thank you so much. How wonderful. Whew. Oh, I'd love to have fun with you guys in the morning. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is we're going to use Pale Papaya. And this is why I have so much ink out. And fresh Freesia. Okay, let me pile this up over here so we don't get confused. And I'm going to decide what side that you want. This one out here on this side or over here on this side. I think I like it like this, okay? So the top of this stamp right here, which is this top, okay? So I went like this. I just kind of flipped it over. I know that this is the top, okay? The top of this stamp is going to get some Pale Papaya, just with the ink pad. You don't need a sponge dauber. You don't need anything. You just use your ink pad. Just like so, okay? Now, the bottom of it now gets fresh Freesia. This is a fantastic way, especially if you are a new stamper. This is a great technique to do and learn how to use 2 different colors on one pad. Now, if it overlaps, that's fine, no problem. Come back in with a little bit of Pale Papaya on top of that. It's going to be a nice graduation of color. And every time you do this, it's going to look different. I was looking for like a sunrise with this kind of color, without making, you know, masking and making a little sun. So I'm going to drop down about a 1/2 inch there, and I'm going to stamp. This is going to be so pretty. Oh, thanks for joining, everyone. Thank you. So good to see everyone this morning. I appreciate you dropping in. Oh, that's so pretty. And taking time out of your morning with me. I know how crazy, you know, it can get. Lynn says, love the 3D, love the Hive 3D embossing folder in the suite. Yes. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to use, oh, wait till you see what I do with that. I already have it in my head what I'm doing. Anyway, so she's talking about my class. If you're new to joining, I am working on a class, and it is with the Heart and Home. Isn't this beautiful? I'm focusing on the backside of this paper because it's absolutely gorgeous. So farmhouse, but that'll be up in a few days. So like I said, today, busy day. I have to design 5 cards. That should take me at least all day. Okay, now the next colors that we're going to use are Coastal Cabana and Pool Party. Okay? And we're going to use this shape right here. I want to put it on a bigger block. I just had it out. Let me open these up. I do want it back on that E block because I want to make sure that I have good, solid, you know, ability to ink. Now, with this, I'm going to go from Coastal Cabana into Pool Party. Almost like the water out further in the ocean is darker, okay? So Coastal Cabana at the top here, where it's straight. And we're using the same technique, just using your ink pad. And now just flip it around. And Pool Party there at the bottom. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to come down here, and I'm just going to let that touch that fresh freesia just a tad and bring it down just like that. Oh, perfect. Absolutely. Beautiful. Okay. Now we want to go to this one. Okay, see how we are graduating down, and we're making our background of color. Now this one I'm going to use Crumb Cake and Early Espresso. And we're going to use the rocks and the little sand crystals. These little dots right here. It's like a splatter. Okay, so Early Espresso first, because the darker sand will be wet by the water. Right here in the Early Espresso. And make sure I've got that inked up really well. Okay, I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to overlap just a little bit into the water. And right there. So pretty. Then Crumb Cake, and I'm going to use the rocks. This larger rock right here. Just like that. Let it overlap. And then the double rock in Crumb Cake. And then over on this side. Now then, on the double rock, I'm going to go ahead and get my Granny Apple Green. And we're going to put a little grass in that rock. Thank you. Right here. Watch how we just build this scene. Now I'm going to take the little grass in the Granny Apple Green with the cattails on it, and I'm going to come right next to that. Right here. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and hook in and glue in my greenery here. Look at how pretty this is coming together. And you want to do all this first before you attach your sentiment, because then this will show you then where then to place your sentiment, okay, so that nothing gets in the way. Now, I don't want this to show down here, the little stem, so I'm just going to give it a snip, just like that, okay? And now I'm going to place some Tombow on these little leaves. We are really getting a great beach scene going here. Oh yeah, wow. Ooh, gusts up to 80 miles an hour. I just got an alert through the phone that I knew that I was hearing stuff outside. I was like, I thought at first it was raining, but it's not. It's just we are under a bad wind warning, 80 miles an hour. So could be the worst. But hopefully the mountains will break it up. Okay, so right here, and I'm just going to put that down. Thanks for the update on the web news. Won't be doing much on computer today. Yeah, I bet the computer's going to be oh, it's a good day to stay at the, look at how pretty our scene. Are you amazed? Are there labels with colors for the stamp pads for storage purposes? Are there labels? Anita is asking, are there labels with colors for the stamp pads for storage? On my storage, I use the Stampin' Storage from Stampin' Up, and then each ink pad is labeled here. So, oh, yes, yeah, oh, okay, Lynn, that's what she said. Thank you, Lynn. See, I just don't get it sometimes, okay? Whoo, right over my head. Back here, okay, there is this one on top is the English version, Early Espresso. And then this one down here is blank. The blank I always put in the little trough. This way, when my pad is open, I know what color I have. Okay, and then I put this one out here. Let me close this and show you where I put it. Okay, so where the little lip is here, okay, I put the name, and there it's just on the back of all of the ink pads. Do I have? Oh, I do. I have I have some that I haven't even opened yet. This is my new pumpkin pie. So right here it is, pumpkin pie, and then a strip on the bottom. And so I put the pumpkin pie right here, flip it open in the little trough. I put the blank piece. So that's at least what I do. It seems to work out quite well. Thank you for helping me with that question. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oh, you like this technique? Isn't that pretty? That is a great way to get all of these. We have 4, 5, 6. There are 6 different colors, really 7 with the Granny Apple Green in the front of this card. I never knew they were there to use. Oh, wonderful, Anita. Great. Yay. Yay. Oh, now you're going to go through every single ink pad and use them today. I know you will. Yeah, we got you back, right? Yeah. Is the sprig element in the set? The sprig is from Seize the Day. Seize the Day is where the sprig comes from. Yeah, I know. Aren't they pretty? Fresh freesia, pale papaya, and all the blues and everything. That's so pretty. But now wait, just wait. This is so cute. Let's go ahead and mount this to the black. So this piece is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Our black is 5 by 3 3/4, and we're going to, or no, I'm sorry. The black is 5 1/4 by 4. This one is 5 by 3 3/4 basic white. And so let's go ahead and put these two together. I was looking at my inside measurements, thinking my inside measurements, not my outside measurements. And I'm going to place this right here. Now, you can either put this down on your card with dimensionals or Tombow. I'm going to get my card base right here, and it's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. It's fresh freesia. We already did the inside. Look how pretty. And I'm going to put this right here, except I'm just going to put it down with Tombow because my other elements are popped up with dimensionals. Here we go. Look at that fresh freesia, how that black just picks that right up off of there. So it needed a frame. Isn't that pretty? That's just pretty the way it is without anything else, right? Okay. Oh, pooh. I forgot to put this on here. What set is the green on the left from? Sorry. Oh, you're fine, Anita. This is from Seize the Day. This is from the C dies from Seize the Day is where this goes, because it goes with the little crab. Okay. And so as I was talking and not paying attention, let me just snip this straight And then we'll just add it right here. Okay, right up here. And I'm going to take it out to the black, not to the white. I want it to overlap. I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals right here. I think you could use that sprig with flowers also. I think so too. I think so too, yeah. You know what flowers I think too would look cute? In the tropics has some tropical flowers, and of course there's dyes. And I think that that would look fantastic with that also. So, you know, I had the banner on the outside. I just clipped it. I don't think I got it straight as usual. I don't think I got it straight. Let's go right there. Okay. And I'm just going to place this out here where the black is, but I want to see my pale papaya. See, I want my layers to show here, okay? I want, beautiful. The fresh freesia, the black, the white, the fresh freesia, and the white. I want all of those layers to show. And now let's put our friends on here because they're just happy. 2 dimensionals. We just made a cute little beach scene, didn't we? So adorable. Let's do this one. And let's put this little guy up here. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? My sand in early espresso. We won't be able to put any behind that, but let's go ahead and get that sand in there around here in early espresso. And I'm just going to put the dots right there and come right over here. Good. Let's come over here too because we're going to put, ooh, let's just put some down here. I like that. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put my pebbles. I'm almost out of pebbles. I only have 4 left. Oh. Okay, let's put this little guy right here and then this little guy right up here. Isn't that adorable? That came out so stinking cute. Okay, now, I don't have any in color jewels that are fresh freesia. And I've used them all. I wanted to make some. So, we're going to get our rhinestones. And we're going to use these 3. And some dark fresh freesia and the nib tip. And we're going to make them. Did you order your peach paper? Oh, I have to place an order at the end of the month. And so it'll be on the 31st. I don't know if it'll still be there or not. So here we go. I'm making fresh freesia rhinestones. Right there. And let's put them right up here. I think I'm going to put one right here. Let's put one right here on this card. Okay. And get some down here in our sky. And just make them cute. Perfect. Ha! Adorable. Absolutely. So I hope you enjoy our little technique of using 2 colors of ink on these stamps, because that is a great way to get a wonderful effect out of this set, out of the Oceanfront if you have it. Just wonderful. Look at these 2 adorable cards today. Ha! They came out so cute. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate you guys jumping back over here. When, you know, everything went blank. So I really appreciate that. So remember, here's my host code. If you order from me, there is, oh, thank you, Lynn. There is a show more button. Just click it, and there is the link to order from my online store. I sure do appreciate it. And look at all of the free goodies for this month. This month, there's a lot of free things. Oh, Carrie, the pebbles. Here I am. Lucky you guys are keeping up with me. Hi, Karen. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm only going to have 1 pebble left after this. The pebbles. I might as well just use it. I never put 4 on anything, but hey, what am I going to do with 1 pebble, right? Let's put the pebbles on. So we'll make a nice little group there. And you know what? This little guy is going to come over here. No more pebbles? Okay. We'll have to wait for those to come back in stock, right? How cute. There we go. Thank you for warning. Thank you for the warning. Thank you. Thank you, Judith. Thanks for telling me, Carrie. Oh, thanks, Sandra. Good to see you. Hi, Karen. I'm glad you like my card, Cheryl. Thank you. It came out so cute when we added these little friends up here. It really made the card and pulled it together. See how I used the gorgeous grape here? A little bit of a darker color to, it actually enhanced. Thank you for sharing, Mary. It actually enhanced the fresh freesia being light. And then the calypso coral darker than the pale papaya. So it actually brings out the color even more. Thank you so much. Yeah, the 4th of April. Have to wait. Yes, yes, yes. Everything that was due this week is now due in on the 4th of April. So it's pushed back another week. So just have patience. It will come. They came out so cute, right? Now, tomorrow's card, I know, right? It's going to get bad here with the wind. Tomorrow's card, where is it? Here. Tomorrow's card, I'm going to show you how to make the oceanfront not be an ocean. So we're going to do this one tomorrow. All right. Thanks again for watching, guys. Go to your craft space. Have a wonderful day. Do a little creating. I hope you'll use that easy technique with using your ink pads and your stamps. Thank you, Anita. I appreciate it. You can case they're a wedding in Myrtle Beach. I love Myrtle Beach. Oh my goodness. Myrtle Beach is my happy space. Yes, you case whatever you want. It is the greatest compliment to me if you guys, thank you, Carol, if you guys case what I do. And I appreciate you asking. I really do. But always remember, if you case my card, you don't ever have to ask. It's compliment enough that you've cased it. But I appreciate you ask that. You love it so much that you would say that. I really do. Thank you, Sandra. But always remember, you can case my cards. That is the highest compliment that I can ever get as a stamper, as a crafter, is for someone else to love it that much to want to make it. So I sure do appreciate that. Oh, wedding in Myrtle Beach. Yay. So pretty. I love Myrtle Beach. I go there every morning on the beach cam. I look at the beach every single morning. Starts my day while I drink my coffee, just go through Facebook and stuff like that. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. Do some happy crafting. You will do happy crafting if you have this set. It's so pretty. So I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. on my Facebook channel. Thanks again. Have a great day.